Hi, good morning, and this is your IPC learning for this week. We are learning all about deforestation, and we're starting off with a learning target of understanding that deforestation has a range of impacts on different people. So different people can be affected differently from deforestation, and we're going to learn about that to start with on Sunday. So your first job to do is to read through all the information on this page. Okay, it's a bit of a summary about deforestation. If you want to read more about it, then you are welcome to do it. You might have books or things like that at home, but this is a really good summary of deforestation. Okay, now what you have here is you have lots of different points about deforestation. So it says at the top here, deforestation is a controversial topic. This means that many people have an opinion about it, and these opinions will not all be the same. Take a look at the points below, and in your answer booklet you'll find a table listing all of these points. Your task is to decide whether each point is for deforestation, so that means it's a good thing or it has good benefits, or against deforestation, means it's a bad thing, it's not a good thing. You might find out that it's more complicated than you first thought. Okay, so a lot of you might think, oh, it's just bad, but you might realise that there's a kind of another side to it as well. So in your answer booklet, you will have this table, and all you need to do is you need to go through each one and type in this column whether you think each point is for deforestation or against deforestation. Okay, so that shouldn't take you too long, and it should give you at the end of this lesson an idea of how complicated deforestation is and how many different opinions there are about it. Right, your next lesson is to take all those points that you have read and sorted at the beginning of the week and to write a paragraph. So you need to decide whether you support the argument for deforestation or against, and it's up to you if you decide for or against. Then you need to choose at least 3 points from here, so at least 3 of those that support your argument. Okay, then you need to write a paragraph using PEE, point, evidence, explain, for each of those 3 points. And looking back on this slide will help you as well. Okay, so here's an example here. We've got the point is in green, and that's often quite short. So deforestation destroys the habitats of many plants and animals. So habitats are where plants and animals live. Evidence. 10% of all animal species in the world live in the Amazon rainforest, and at least 40,000 different plant species. So that's our evidence that there are a lot of species living in the rainforest. And now we're explaining. The explaining bit links the evidence and the point and makes it really clear how that evidence supports that point. These animals rely on the trees to keep their carefully balanced ecosystem. That's where they live. Removing even a small number of trees could mean some species are lost forever. So it kind of links the blue bit with the green bit, and just explains it. Okay, it's not always easy to do, but have a go. Being able to use point, evidence, explain is a really great skill, not just in IPC, but in every subject. So if you were going to choose for deforestation and look at the good points about deforestation, you need to choose 3. So here, example of 3 which are all for. I would need to take each of these and try and write PEE for each of those into a paragraph. Okay, so don't just copy this out. Try and arrange it into your point, evidence, and explain. Okay, don't just copy those out into a paragraph. Okay, so see how you get on with that. Interesting to see whether you choose for or against. Okay, it might make you realise that it's a bit more to it than we first think.